Hey YouTube, what up? So yeah, that was oh crap, I don't even know the name of that song. It's a good song though. It's Nights of Cal- no, it's not Nights. It's Hysteria, I think is what it's called by Muse. And I just thought one part of this might be confusing without voice. We won't you won't really be able to hear the bass in the back. Maybe you will, but I just wanted to go over it one more time with voice for you guys. It won't be as loud though. Bear in mind. So the main riff is broken up into four parts, and the chorus has one other different part, but it's pretty simple. It just includes like I don't know, some threes or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I just figured out the first part. I can bring the second part to you guys once I figure it out. But anyways, the first part's pretty easy. It's broken up into four parts, and three of the four parts are different, and the fourth part is the same except for your first eighth or whatever is going to be coming off of the third phrase of the thing, so they kind of connect. So the first part is pretty obvious. It, they they like to play around with the 10 and the 12, so you're always there. So I mean that's pretty. The whole trick to getting this down is being able to constantly go at the same pace with your hand back here, because you're hitting all eighth notes or sixteenths or whatever the time. I don't freaking know. I think it's eighth notes, and all you're doing is you're just chugging along back here, and this is all you got to do. So if you can. It's really, really simple. You're just going back and forth. So the whole trick to this to learning this riff is over here. It has nothing to do with this hand. And if you're getting messed up because of this hand, you really have to just get in that mindset of chugging along. And how I learned it, because I'm not the greatest bass player in the world, is I just went like this. This is all I did. And then I just tried to play the riff. And yeah, I just got it there, and then you have to remember that you're hopping up to that next string. At that point in time, you could go up here and stay with the theme of being all on one string, but it's a lot easier just to hop up here, especially since you're coming up here next. So if you're down here, you're even further away from up here, right? So your two choices are, which seems, very nice and simple and, works out. And then your other choice is where you slide up there. And it's kind of dumb. Puts you way up the fretboard, and then you gotta go all the way back down here. And then the third part, that part, there's two ways you could play it. I found out that I'm actually not that fast at going. I start to mess up there, so there's something I need to practice. There's something you can practice too, trying to do it on this song. Getting those. But yeah, so what happens here though is the entire phrase, the way I see it, is that last seven. But that seven is the first. That seventh fret right there, that good old A, is is an octave from the open down here. So what you can think of it a couple ways. You can think of it A as a phrase that actually carries into the first eighth of the next bar, and then you just jump down to do the open and then the 10th. Instead of doing two opens in the 10th, you're doing an octave, and then you're doing an open and then a 10th. So that's a difference. So I mean, if it's really messing you up, you can try and just skip that. Although I don't suggest it because it feels better just to do the last slide down. So like you could do it like that if you really want to, but if you want to stay true to the way the song's played, and I mean I suggest that because the octave does sound different and it does sound better in my opinion. So yeah, that's basically the only thing that kind of gets difficult in for the level of playing this song is at. It gets more difficult at points where you're up here and you don't really know how to play up here very well. I don't too much on the lower strings, so I need to, learn how to do that a bit better. And the other thing is just getting tripped up coming back down to that first, coming back down to the fourth phrase, which is the same as the first, except for there's the octave at the beginning. And yeah, so then there's also the verse that the chorus that I really don't know. But yeah, so hopefully this tutorial thing helped you figure out how to play it. And if not, tell me why. And yeah, see you later, YouTube.